Hello, Melanin Monarchy citizens. This is Monique coming to you today with another concert review. So we're going to talk about Rod Stewart in concert. I really wanted to go to see Rod Stewart because, our legendary artists, they're leaving us. They're going home to be with the Lord. So people were, nagging me and saying, why are you going to, isn't he like 1,000 years old? And I'm like, yeah. So that's the reason why I needed to go see him. I saw him and I have to say that his stage set was probably the best that I've seen this year so far. It's almost like he brought Vegas on the road. So he had a residency in Vegas, and so now he's out touring again. But this man has been in action for over 60 years, y'all. 60 years. So he has 60 years worth of experience. So he had a band, just like a regular band. He also had his backup crew, his dancers. Now, he had about 6 ladies with him. And these girls, I really have to say, they were some bad girls. They were like fiddling, violin. A couple of them were like doing a Celtic, Irish, like clog hopping dancing. I mean, they were on it. They sung, they did all these things. And what that allowed him to do was to not sing. Rod Stewart really did not sing. He sang talk. How people just they're not really singing, but they seem like they're singing. They're just really speaking the words. They're talking the words. He's not really singing. But this guy is almost 80 years old. So I'm pretty sure he feels like I don't need to do all that work. Other people can do all that work. I don't need to do all that work. I kind of felt like his voice is going just a little bit. He had at least four wardrobe changes, and Rod Stewart's shoe game is on point. His shoes is kind of almost like Boy George, come with the tennis shoes matching. Rod Stewart is the original. His shoe game was just amazing. He had his shirt out because he wanted to show his little chest, his chains, his cross, and everything like that. I ain't mad at him. He's a rock star, but he really didn't work. But I wasn't mad at it. He just did what he needed to do. He sung his songs. He didn't sing my song, but that's another story. He sung his songs. Another thing that I realized is that Rod Stewart is an employer. He seems as though he really puts other people, other acts out there, other people, and supports other acts with his tours. So I don't see him stopping. Someone asked me, a friend from church asked and said, do you see him no, I think he's going to die on stage. I think Rod Stewart is going to die on stage. He doesn't know anything else. He doesn't know how to do anything else. I don't believe he's been doing it, basically his whole life. So I just think he's just going to go out performing. And I appreciate that. His opening act was Cheap Trick. And the only thing that I know about Cheap Trick is from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't know a lot, but the Cheap Trick fans, they came out. They came out in full force for Cheap Trick. And, I love to see old guys. I love to see old guys, work and still get on stage and play the guitar. One of the original founders of Cheap Trick, he came out with his 5, 6, 7 neck guitar. He was throwing out guitar picks to the audience, a bunch of guitar picks. He was really in it, and I enjoy that. My father is 70. He still plays the drums. So I think it's cute. I think seeing old guys on stage is cute. So I enjoy Cheap Trick. I would suggest, going to see this tour, going to see Rod Stewart, going to see Cheap Trick or whoever else he has with him. All right, so it's time for, let me check my notes, you guys, on what I wanted to say. His backing singer. Oh, he did get a little political, but it's his show. It's his show. We coming to see his show. So he can say what he wants to say. I give him that. I just think, a lot of times fans just want to get away from all of that and they just want to come out and they just want to enjoy themselves. It was another thing that he had going on. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the 7 degrees of Depeche Mode. You guys listen up, because your girl did her research. But it didn't take too long to find out the connection between Rod Stewart and Depeche Mode. Rod Stewart did a collaboration, I think it was back in 2001, with, it was in London, I think it was at Buckingham Palace, with Paul McCartney and Joe Cocker. And they did All You Need Is Love together on the stage. And so Joe Cocker is another legend who passed away. Joe Cocker had a backup singer during one of his tours, And the young lady that backup sang for Joe Cocker was a Miss Jordan Bailey. And so as you Depeche Mode fans, all you devotees, you know that Jordan Bailey was the backup singer for Depeche Mode during their Exciter tour. So it was Jordan Bailey and Georgia Lewis, I believe. And so that's the connection between Depeche Mode and Rod Stewart. So again, you guys, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing more concerts, try to do as much concert as my pocketbook and my maxed out credit card can allow me to do. But if you guys have anything that you needed me to add about Cheap Trick or about Rod Stewart, definitely go ahead and message me, and so I can learn more about these legends. Another thing, Rod Stewart did do a memoriam to Jeff Beck and Tina Turner. And you guys, Rod Stewart was one of the people, when she left Ike, he supported her along with other people, but Rod Stewart had Tina Turner, at his shows, and so he kept her working. He slid her, some coins, and he kept her working. So I appreciate that. He did a little homage to Tina Turner. You guys go check out that YouTube video with Rod Stewart and Tina Turner, Hot Legs. It'll show you that Rod Stewart in his day, he was something else, and Tina Turner, was Tina Turner. She got the legs and everything like that, so go check that out. Okay, again, this is Monique here with Melanin Monarchy. You can call me Monique Queen, here to help you guys out with your concert ventures this season. Ta-ta!